so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for a defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. Breaks into the open.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That's a 20. He's got space. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he never had a chance to stop Cole as soon as he got it.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. They're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat it out. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Quick strike through the air for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple of throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Buffaloes offense will take the field for the first time. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability, believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm.
He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense and they come out looking for a spark. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down and 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Sun Devils surpassed all expectations last year. Kenny Dillingham in his 2nd year winning the league with the team that was picked to finish last, guys.
And in the playoffs, more than represented themselves well. They had the bye, but they fought.
And the quarterback will be swung down back to the 43.
Everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Levin. Pulls it in. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you those great offensive line. The ball's coming out so fast they can't get there when it does. It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Got a man, it's Moss. The Sun Devils will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field, finding themselves down 7-0. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Miller. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of time on the field. There are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons, and because of the guy running the program, they're always recruiting extremely well. There's talent coming in the building. Nobody can overlook Colorado anymore.
Well, it's crazy because the list of Hall of Fame coaches.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good.
And it's not my job is to get into my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They get him up rush. It's off the sack at the 20.
It's such an advantage for the defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
Finds his tight end. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. Well, this will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on the machine is available here on 2nd down.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. second and goal. Lewis wants to pass. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 30. Right of arms their way in.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot. Makes it run right down the middle. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's first and 10 from inside the red zone. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Utah. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, blowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
To the ground with the back. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Lewis to throw. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Power football with the run. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layouting catch. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight it, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, you find him, he'll make those contested catches.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's picked off. That's number 10. Gets away from one. He's got space. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here's the handoff. take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4. And we are not going to do that.
Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Leonard. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down. I'm not called here by the defense. It's their first in the half.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the ground.
And he flushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks that...
Special teams hoping to be special. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants to take the top off. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Back to throw, it's Lemon. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be...
It's Payton, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but Ron ready to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to scramble. Fires to the tight end. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it.
Man, the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Going over the top. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. Out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Lewis wants to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, if you're going to hit that in route against zone coverage, you're going to have to play with better timing. The quarterback needs to anticipate that throw a little bit more and get it out sooner.
And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs out.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he's meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spot. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here's the pressure. They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On the run, it's Price. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Steps away to find some room. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Punt is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Levin. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game. And it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Pressure coming. The screen. He can go. There we go. They make the stop at the 37, but not before. He's got 10 yards and the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Leaves it with the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football and imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man, when you hit that mark, a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
But when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
Got his man on the right. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Touchdown, Bucks! And the route is on. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Sun Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off play action. He's going to let it go. It's caught. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Waits into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Gonna run it. It's Price. He's brought down at the 6th, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Colorado! And the punishment has been extended. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. Caught, and he's close to the first down on the nice pickup there.
It's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Balls and fires complete. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Sun Devils back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. And the beatdown has ensued. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And the offense takes control of this football game. But I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. At the 45 on its way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line. And this offense is going to work. And the Sun Devils just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
2nd down, he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. And it goes through his hands early. Have an explosive patience leaves him in a hole. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Well, this one had all the suspense of a